This is State Farm agent Jason Hardy coming to you today with the Jason Hardy State Farm Player of the Week for the El Dorado Wildcats. Today we've got Cannon Jacobs, the Wildcat quarterback. Cannon, welcome in, and let me just first of all get you to tell me, how's it feel for your coaches to honor you by naming you as Player of the Week?
I mean, it feels great, but it's not really me with all the stuff. I mean, our offense, JJ, Ja'Cory, Jeremiah, Justin, all them, they let us down there, and I just punched it in for 1 yard. That's all I did.
You did it 5 times, though, right?
Yeah.
5 rushing touchdowns. Most of them were from a yard out. Tell me about that play. It seemed like y'all got within a yard, and you just really felt like the offensive line could own that space, that 1 yard to the end zone. Tell me about that and kind of what it felt like lining up from a yard out, just really knowing you were punching it in. How does that feel? I mean,
it feels like we have a lot of confidence in our O-line, and so this is probably the best O-line we've had in a couple of years. And they're just dogged. They love contact. They want to assert their dominance. So just having like the tush push is what you'd call it. Just having that for a 1 yard easy gain is just nice to have.
No doubt about it. Tell me, did any of them ask for the ball? Say, hey, let me carry it this time.
Paxton Paxton did ask if he could take one in. I was like, nah, I got it.
I'll take it from here, guys. Yeah, understood. Well, that's great, and it's great to have that much confidence in each other and your team. That has to feel good to be able to do that. Come away with a win in a rivalry game, bouncing back. Tell me how that feels when you had a setback the week before. Again, not disappointing to lose to a good team on the road, but not the outcome you wanted. But then to come back and have a rivalry game, how do you not let the emotions take control there?
So yeah, we had a rough week 1 start against LRCA, but having that big win against our rival really is going to carry momentum into this next week, and just winning on the road, just there's something about it that keeps you motivated, keeps you wanting to work, and building that tempo in practice.
All right. How has that carried over to practice as you prepare for your matchup with Texarkana?
It's been pretty good. Everybody's been wanting to work. We had a rough day yesterday, but we settled that and we figured it out what the problem was. And this week or today and the rest of the week should be a whole lot better than it was yesterday.
All right. I saw you kind of give a little glance over there to Coach Hill. Coach, talk to me about your quarterback a little bit and his leadership and what that's looked like this year for his senior year.
Yeah, you look at the quarterback position, it's unique than any other position. There are certain characteristics of a quarterback. You got to be able to manage the game. We signal plays in, so you have to get the play, have to get it called, get the motion set, get the motion time and everything, and then execute the play. But also in there, besides all those skills, is leadership. Your quarterback has to be a leader on the team. It doesn't have to be vocal all the time, but he's got to be one of those guys. If he's not going to be vocal, say, hey, guys, just watch the way I work, emulate me, because I'm going to give you all I got every day. And our kids do that. I noticed that this spring was in weight room. Cannon was maxing, and the whole weight room was all around him trying to, and no offense to him, he's not their top squatter we have, but he was
315 for 10.
Yeah, he knocked. Strawberry. He hit 315 for 10. He reminded me, but when the guys rally around it, that's what you got to have. And it's a personality that attracts people to them, and I think he has that. And I think the guys follow him because they know he's going to be a competitor. I try to get him to get down, and he's going to do. We may have to talk about that, revisit that. But don't take an unnecessary shot. Don't take an unnecessary shot. And when your quarterback will lower his shoulder and try to get in the end zone and take a lick, the kids see that and they rally around that, and they know that hey, if there's a fight, he's going to be right there in the middle of it, fighting till the end. And when you got that in a quarterback, then you throw a good athlete in there on top of that, then you got the makings for a player of the week and a really good high school football player.
And here we are. All right, Cannon, talk to me a little bit about that the transition that you have made from underclassmen. Actually, for 3 years, you've had to make a transition now. You went from being a wide receiver to quarterback, and now you're senior quarterback, leader. Talk to me a little bit about that growth that you've experienced.
I mean, yeah, it was hard in the beginning, just, I guess, coming to the realization that I probably won't play receiver for the rest of my high school year, but during that junior season, just realizing I get the ball in my hands every play. I get to make plays. I get to give the ball to people. That's kind of like, I'd rather give all the credit to everybody else than give it to me, because the team is really what makes me shine. Like, good receivers makes a good quarterback. You can't have bad receivers with a good quarterback. It just doesn't work like that. And then our all-state running back, JJ, he's a dude. He'll put his head down. He'll fight. But, yeah, just making that switch from receiver to quarterback, it's a good feeling. It was hard in the beginning, but figuring out that it's what the team needs, and I have to do what the team needs and put their needs before mine. Yeah.
That sounds like leadership to me. That sounds like leadership when you putting the needs of the team before your own. I love to hear that. That's good stuff, Coach. You want to jump in here again?
Yeah, I do. And I know, Ken had played receiver sophomore year, and that's if I set him down, what do you want to play? He would say, I like to play receiver, because he's gonna play receiver at the next level. I already got a couple offers, and also we could use him at secondary. But what we need from him right now is a quarterback, and he's willing to do that. And you talk about putting the needs of others. That's going to be the mark. I tell them all the time, guys, when you get to be a husband and a father, you put the needs of your family in front of your own needs. If anybody's going to do it without, it's going to be the dad that's going to do it without. He'll drive an old beat up car or wear hand-me-down clothes so his kids can have what they need. And that's I was glad to hear him say that, hey, that it ain't what I want, it's what the team needs. And, when you do that, then that's going to carry on benefits for years and years and years. And the ones that most benefit from it, if he ever get anybody to marry him, would be his wife and his kids.
Growing men instead of just football players is what we're doing here.
We have to, that's football is part of it. It's a huge part of it. We want to win, but it's not our primary goal. We want to turn out guys that are going to be productive citizens in society, going to be great fathers, great husbands, great bosses, even a great employee that's going to be there, and he's going to do his part plus some. And if we can teach that, our program is winning.
No doubt about it. Cannon, talk to me a little bit. I know we're running out of time. Talk to me a little bit about. Coach mentioned next level, but you've still got a high school season to play.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me a little bit about this week, this practice, these practices leading up to the next game. Try not to look too far ahead. I guess is what my question is. How do you do that? How do you focus on what's next rather than looking down the road?
But my motto, I live day by day. Every day is a new day. And you should be better than yesterday. Just focus on today, and you don't have to worry about the future. Just work hard, do what you got to do, focus in school, and just bring people up around you. Build up their confidence, build up their energy, and they're willing to wanting to do stuff. And yeah, offers from UAM in line. I'll probably end up committing sometime this week or next week. I've been talking to Coach Qualls and Coach Hud, just trying to get it out the way. And just focus on this season and focus on what the team needs for me.
Man, that's good stuff. Again, this is the Jason Hardy State Farm Player of the Week, Cannon Jacobs, El Dorado Wildcats quarterback. Guys, again, I know you've got a full season ahead of you, a lot of things to do, but congratulations for today, and best of luck the rest of the way.